The night was calm, yet my heart was anything but. You stood before me with that gaze that could quiet storms and stir oceans all at once. I could feel the unspoken words between us, the silent promises that needed no ink or parchment to be eternal. When you hold me tight, the world ceases to exist. There is no crown, no title, no walls of duty, only the rhythm of two hearts learning each other's language. The air around us thickens with a kind of magic that not even the poets of old could describe, and I find myself surrendering to the truth that you are the safest place I have ever known. Your arms are not just an embrace, they are a fortress, a sanctuary, a shield from the weight of the world I carry on my shoulders. In that moment, I am not the crown prince, not the figure the world watches. I am simply a man who has found his home in the warmth of your presence. Your touch melts the coldest corners of my soul, awakening a tenderness I guard from everyone else. I never knew that holding someone could feel like a prayer being answered, but now I do, and I whisper silent gratitude to the heavens every time you are near. When you hold me tight, I remember what it feels like to truly belong. It is as if every step I've taken, every road I've traveled, every decision I've made, was leading me here, to this exact embrace. You erase the distance between my fears and my hopes, between the man the world thinks I am and the man I truly wish to be. I feel the weight of expectation lift off me as your arms encircle my frame, and I am reminded that love, in its purest form, is not a weakness but my greatest source of strength. Your scent lingers against my skin like a memory I never want to fade. It carries stories of evenings under the stars, of whispered laughter shared in the quiet hours when the palace sleeps. I can feel your heartbeat pressed against mine, and it tells me all I need to know, that even if the world were to crumble, you would still be here, grounding me, reminding me that I am more than the sum of my titles and responsibilities. There is a gentleness in the way you hold me that speaks louder than any words could. It tells of trust, of unwavering loyalty, of a love that doesn't just live in moments of joy but thrives even in the shadow of trials. I have faced storms fiercer than the desert winds, yet your embrace is the one place where I lay down my armor without hesitation. In your arms, I am allowed to be human. I am allowed to be vulnerable. I am allowed to just be yours. Sometimes I wonder if you realize the power you hold, the way your touch can silence my mind, the way your closeness can calm my racing pulse. In a life filled with protocol and politics, it is your embrace that feels like the truest form of diplomacy, bringing peace to my restless heart. When you hold me tight, there is no war, no conflict, no distance, only the quiet, unshakable truth that we are exactly where we are meant to be. The night sky may boast its stars, the desert may boast its golden sands, but none compared to the beauty of your presence. Your arms around me are not just comfort, they are a promise, one I feel with every breath I take. A promise that no matter what trials we face, we will always find our way back to this, back to the stillness, the warmth, the serenity of simply being wrapped in each OT. When I close my eyes in your embrace, I can almost hear the whispers of destiny weaving our stories together. The palace walls may stand tall, but they cannot contain the depth of what I feel in your arms. Your touch speaks of lifetimes before this one, of a love so ancient and unyielding that it defies all logic. Holding you is not just an act, it is a return to something sacred, something I have been searching for all my life. Your embrace is a lighthouse in the dark seas of my doubts. No matter how far I drift, no matter how lost I feel, the moment your arms wrap around me, I know I am home. The pressure of the world fades into a distant hum, and all that remains is you, your warmth, your strength, your silent reassurance that I am not alone in this journey. The truth is, my love, when you hold me tight, you heal parts of me I never knew were wounded. You remind me that the battles I fight are not just for a crown or a legacy, but for the moments like this. Moments when love is the only kingdom I need. Your touch tells me that I am enough, even on the days I doubt myself, even on the days the world feels heavy. Every time you hold me, I am reminded of why I chose you, why I will always choose you. It is not just the love we share, but the way you make me feel understood without speaking a word. In your arms, there is no need to prove myself, no need to hide my scars. They are simply part of the story you have chosen to love. Even as time passes, as seasons change, and as we walk through both light and shadow, I know that your embrace will remain my constant. The palace may echo with history, but your arms will forever hold the most precious chapter of my life. And if the day comes when the world no longer calls my name with reverence, I will not fear, for I know you will still hold me as you do now, with unwavering devotion. So tonight, as I rest in the haven of your arms, I silently vow to return this gift in every way I can. I will hold you through every storm, through every joy, through every uncertain dawn, just as you hold me now. For in this moment, I know that the greatest privilege I have ever been given is not my crown, but the right to be yours. And as the night deepens, I realize that this, your arms around me, my heart beating against yours, is the purest truth I have ever known. When you hold me tight, the universe fades, and all that remains is love, undiluted, unshakable, eternal. It is here, in your embrace, that I understand the meaning of forever. The stillness of your embrace lingers in my soul long after the moment has passed. Even when you are not physically here, I can feel the memory of your arms wrapped around me, holding me as if you never planned to let go. That memory becomes my anchor in the middle of turbulent days, a reminder that no matter where I am, there is a safe harbor waiting for me in your touch. The world may expect me to be unshaken, but it is you who steadies me when my heart trembles beneath the weight of unseen burdens. When you hold me tight, it feels as though the noise of the world is muted, replaced by the quiet melody of our hearts beating in sync. In that stillness, I hear your unspoken promises more clearly than any words. I hear the vows we never had to voice, the vow to love without measure, to stand side by side through fire and rain, to never let go even when the winds of life try to pull us apart. Your embrace is a language I understand better than any speech. I have often been told that love is fragile, that it can shatter under the pressure of life's demands. But when you hold me tight, I know that our love is not fragile, it is unbreakable. The strength in your arms is not just physical, it is the strength of faith, trust, and devotion. It is the kind of strength that makes me believe we can withstand anything, even the storms that the world cannot see coming.